Hi, how you doing? Celestine Prophecy, second insight, corroborates the first insight. The second insight gives a historical background to explain the awareness, which is more valid and better accepted by looking at each historical period with the world view. What people were feeling and thinking. History is not only about evolution of technology or what the great people did to change the world. It is also about evolution of thoughts. When you understand the reality of people who came before you, this will help you to see why you're looking at the world like the way you are. It also helps you to find out what your next contribution is for further progress. It actually pinpoints your role, where you come in, so to speak, in the longer development of civilization. It'll give you a sense of where you're going. When you understand this manuscript prediction of longer historical context, you will agree that it is plausible and inevitable. It took 1,000 years to evolve the modern way of looking at things and to understand where we are today. During the Middle Ages, the year 1000, the churchmen of Christian church were powerful, influential. They defined reality. They interpreted scriptures to analyze people's actions. And if people failed to follow the course prescribed, they were subject to excommunication or some kind of damnation. In medieval times, the natural forces like the thunderstorm, earthquake, death of a loved one in the family, or the success of a crop were all interpreted as the will of God or the malice of devil. To us, it's simply weather, geological forces, horticulture, or disease. People then believed everything that the churchmen told them. In 14th and 15th century, the medieval times view fell apart. There were rebellions. New churches were formed that gave personal access to scriptures to all the people, excluding the middlemen. Everything that the church propagated, from the nature of the universe to human beings' purpose, collapsed. People were confused, lost. They started thinking, if everything that the churchmen said is wrong, what is right? It was unsettling. There was an upheaval. The old world view was challenged. By 1600, astronomers proved beyond doubt that the sun and the stars did not revolve around the earth, as mentioned by the church. There were new definitions. This awareness gave rise to the modern age. There was growing democratic spirit and a mass disbelief in papal and royal authority. Discovering reality with the scientific method came into being. This was the beginning of preoccupation. 4 centuries ago, we focused on exploring the earth and using the resources to better our situation. This focus turned out to be our preoccupation. Comfortable style of survival began to grow to feel complete, forgetting the very basic question, what are we surviving for? The second insight shows us how to observe culture not only in perspective of a millennium. If you look around now, you will clearly see the obsessiveness with intense preoccupation to economic progress. It is necessary development. It is a stage in human evolution. My next video is on third insight. See you then.